Always wanted to learn to sail, but you thought that you had to be stronger, younger, possibly richer. You're going to love this story. We caught up with the founder of the nation's biggest sailing school, and you know what? His name might sound familiar.
Karen and Chris like to vacation on the water with their teenagers. They usually rent a boat and hire a captain, but recently they decided they wanted to learn to do it themselves.
The challenges of sailing here, besides the wind, you have the current, you have the waves, you have ferries, you have barges, you have other boats, so you have to just be aware of your surroundings.
I think the hardest thing about sailing is really not the sailing, but the language. You know, because you have to speak very specifically about what you want to do in a boat, is learning how to say it. As husband and wife, we're so used to saying, grab that thingy and do that thingy. And that's not what you can do in a boat, but there's a lot of ropes that you could be talking about.
The couple from Connecticut found their way to the Offshore Sailing School. The school was founded in 1964 by former Olympic sailor Steve Colgate.
We run from learn to sail right up through cruising, racing, all sorts of courses. And the learn to sail course is either like 3 days long, 3 full long days, or 5 half days.
This is obviously a passion for you. What is it about sailing that is so, in your mind, terrific?
Well, I think it's working with nature. And the wind is their power. And that you go where the wind takes you. And you have to be able to work with the wind, and there's no noise, no powerboat noise, no vibration, and it's just a wonderful, soothing way of traveling.
Tell us about these boats. Did you design these?
I designed these boats, yes, with a naval architect named Jim Taylor. I gave him all the concepts that I wanted, and it's just turned out beautifully. It's a perfect boat for teaching.
So how is it different from typical sailboat?
Well, it's a very safe boat. It's got foam flotation, so it can't sink. It has a deep keel, a lead keel. The U.S. Naval Academy bought 30 of them. The U.S. Coast Guard Academy has 16 of them. The Maine Maritime Academy has 8, I believe. So it's been accepted training boat.
I worry that I'm not strong enough to commandeer one of these ships.
Well, it's really a matter of timing. Most of the maneuvers on a sailboat are a matter of timing. Now, I'm not a strong, big, sinewy guy, right? But I was the foredeck guy on American Eagle. And so if you get the timing right on 5.5 meters, that's about a 33-foot boat with 600 square feet of sail. A lot for 3 people to handle. But I'm not a big guy, but if you time things right,
you can make it happen.
It works.
You gotta hold that. We'd really like to go down maybe to the Caribbean or even to like the Greek islands and explore different areas.
And we've been to Maine, and we love Maine too. I mean, there's so many places you can go. What's great about cruising and being certified to cruise, you can go to different places and have your house with you as you go.
It's a great thing to do as a couple and as a family. And you do have to work together as a team, so that makes a big difference.
Isn't it gorgeous? Don't you want to go sailing now? Well, Steve Colgate told me that one of his ancestors, well, the Colgate name, he did indeed found the toothpaste company. But instead of toothpaste and shaving cream, Bill decided to devote his entire working life to sailing and teaching. Now, you should know sailing lessons range from $150 for a 2-hour lesson, that is, to $3,300 for a full week aboard a yacht. If you pass that 1-week course, you'll be able to charter a boat on your own. Coming up next, don't let